We've uncovered the top new arrivals of the week. Come check them out. Watch in the Box crew, nice to see you.
Thank you, thank you.
Great to be back.
Thanks for coming back. I know it's not always easy to break away from our regular work schedules. So, new arrivals, we see them, we know what's good, but we just so happen to choose our favorites of the week. So we will get to our new arrivals in a minute. Before we do this, can we do a wrist check?
Yes.
What are you guys wearing today,
How about you
Brandon?
first
Me
today, Emily?
today?
Yeah.
Well, I have on a very quintessential Emily. I have on a yellow
Emily
gold
watch, yeah.
Lady
Great.
President, a 179178. I've got diamond hour markers on this, which I really like, but more or less just a lovely gold watch.
Yeah, it's great.
Nice. Yeah.
What are you wearing, Brandon?
I've got on a vintage Rolex GMT, circa
wow.
1973, 1675, with a really killer patina on the lume and a
Yeah.
nicely faded bezel.
That
see that
bezel's
bezel,
ridiculous.
yeah.
It's cool, right? It's like greenish blue and pink. It's I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Very nice.
What are you wearing
Let's
today?
Breitling nod today.
Nice.
Navitimer.
Blue.
Yeah, the blue with the white. I mean,
looks
I love these. I
good.
like a classic Navitimer, but I think the blue looks really good. So
It
anyway,
does.
yeah.
And you matched your outfit to it too.
Yeah,
It's
it's
perfect.
kind of a blue day, so yeah, I love
It's a
it.
different choice than you normally do.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, be sure to weigh in with what you are wearing while watching this episode of Watch in the Box. For the newcomers, every week we scour through our top new arrivals and we choose the best pick. Justin represents the top modern men's watch, Brandon represents the top vintage watch of the week, and I get to bring in the top ladies watch. So, would you like to showcase what we found today? I want to preface this a little bit by saying that we have a theme with this week's episode.
Yes.
So we were doing all gold Rolex watches. So precious metal was kind of the original idea, but we just so happened to all pick gold. So gold watches it is.
Gold watches.
All right,
You ready?
what'd
Wanna
you
see what I
find?
got? Okay, so this isn't really a gold watches. It's not really a Justin theme, right? I'm not
Okay.
a die-hard gold fan.
So you're
But
playing
this,
along.
This is a Justin watch for sure.
All right.
I got the Yacht-Master 42 in white gold.
Nice.
Ooh.
So you didn't say yellow gold, we just said gold. So the white
Very
gold. Anyway, I love this watch. It's large, 42 millimeters.
Nice and
It's
big.
got some weight to it. Even on the Oysterflex, it still feels like a substantial
Oh,
watch
yeah.
on your wrist, which I don't mind. I don't mind a big watch. I don't mind a heavy watch. Big loom plots.
Yep.
Brandon notices that. Yeah, it looks. It's definitely not difficult
opposite
to
of
read.
vintage.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. It's on the Oysterflex, which I'm a huge fan of. I think
Oh, yeah.
the Oysterflex is a really, really comfortable strap. and
Once you
also
put it
I
on,
like
it's
the
hard
look.
to deny.
Yeah, it really is. Also, it's a pretty fair price on these. It's not an inexpensive watch by any means, but right now they're trading about what they go for retail, which is good. I was seeing how a lot of Rolex, especially sport models, are going 2, 3
Yeah.
plus times
They get
retail.
crazy.
You can get this about what you would buy it from an AD for, so that's always a bonus.
Yeah.
And I actually just remembered, I didn't mention my favorite part, that
What is
black
it?
ceramic
Oh, baby,
bezel.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Come on, that
Yeah.
thing is
Yeah, the bezel's
gorgeous.
cool.
Yeah. The way, and it's like the matte in between, and then it's polished on the
It's
indices.
fresh for Rolex.
Yeah,
It
is.
definitely feels sporty, but it feels right.
it does.
Elevated
It's like,
and luxury without being too much. I don't know. I know what you're saying.
yeah,
but it's
it feels
great
very,
feature.
like you said, very like cutting edge and advanced, and it's gorgeous. I love that feature about this watch.
I think it pairs well too with those big loom plots. You've got the white surrounds now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think it really helps anchor this in because honestly, the white gold's kind of hidden underneath that bezel and the rubber strap. I don't know. It's a good choice.
Yeah, thank you.
All in
Thank
all,
you.
great find.
All right, so you saw the Justin Gold watch. I'm curious to see what you guys got.
I know.
Emily, you want to show
I
us
feel
next?
like this theme is very much for me.
Yep.
And
This is right in your wheelhouse.
I am not going to disappoint today. So,
Okay.
any guesses? Because the box is not giving it away. I have an 18 karat gold
Oh.
Cellini.
Very cool.
Wow.
So if I were choosing my number one like precious metal watch, it would be a King Midas in yellow gold. We don't have one available. This did come in,
Very
and
reminiscent.
I stopped pretty much everything. I felt like this was my choice from the beginning. So you see this. This is circa 1976, so more vintage. It's all 18 karat yellow gold. You've got kind of that champagne dial as
Yep.
well, but you've got Roman numerals on the bezel itself. So it's got kind of those curved edges. You've got kind of the flush crown on the side too, so it's really enjoyable on the wrist. I say it's 27 mil. So it definitely wears, this is a men's watch, right? So this is not necessarily for the ladies. It's just something that I think works really well.
Absolutely.
Agnelli style, this means like over your sleeve. I really like this with a white button-up shirt and just kind of letting it be that jewelry point. All right, Brandon, you brought up a really great point about this. Some of these vintage watches tend to be over polished. This is not the case with this beautiful watch. You can kind of see the rose gold sort of patina that has formed in just wearing this a lot.
Yeah.
Even in the bracelet, it's really visible here too.
Yeah.
I love this bracelet.
And the crown right here is still super sharp on the hidden clasp.
It sure is. And then, again, with watches that tend to be over polished, you do not get to see the crown that's on the case back, but this one is still here.
Yeah, it's hard to notice. It always is kind of hard to notice, but yeah, it's definitely still there. On the bottom is the serial number or the case number, and then also it says 18K etched in there.
Yep.
And oftentimes when it's over polished, that gets polished away.
Sure.
Even just by wearing it on the wrist, it's going to get worn a bit.
Soft.
Exactly.
All in all, this piece is just awesome.
That one is
feels
amazing.
the weight of gold for
Yeah.
sure. This bracelet is super cozy, but also just chic and awesome.
Yeah, it's great.
This it's a great choice. It's amazing. I mean, I never see these. You know, I've been here 10 plus years. I've never seen one of these watches. This is one of those that if you see it, and you know, we all have those watches where you see them and it's like, oh, that's such a nice watch. I would love to buy it, but you talk yourself out of it or come to your senses or whatever, and then never get another chance to buy that. I mean, I have a list of those. This is one that someone, if you're into it, buy this one. Because like I said, I have never seen it. It's a really, really special watch.
Yep. To the person that ends up getting this watch, you are one lucky person.
Yeah, yeah.
Your wrist will thank you.
Absolutely.
All right, so that's my choice for the top ladies
Good
new
one.
arrival of the
Great
week.
one.
What about vintage? What did you find?
We've got a Rolex GMT reference 1675 in all gold.
Wow.
This is a, you know, they call it the root beer. This one actually has a service dial, service hands, and service bezel.
Okay. Wow.
So at some point it was sent to Rolex. They changed the dial, the hands, the bezel, and now they actually glow because it's Luminova. So a lot of people don't like that. I actually really dig
Best
it
of
about this
both
one. It's kind of
worlds.
cool because it still glows. It still looks really fresh. It has that really nice like sunburst or kind of like
So you
color
say
dial.
fresh. That thing looks amazing.
It's a give and take, right? I mean, if you're looking for a watch that is as untouched and original as possible, it's not your watch, right? But that's fine. It's not what everyone's looking for. If you're looking for just an amazing watch that actually, it's kind of nice that my vintage watch, the lume glows, and it's so clean, and that dial.
It's begging
great
to
choice.
be worn.
Yeah, I dig that it has the like the standard clasp. You know, not the hidden, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And it has the micro adjusters, which is really nice.
Oh, that's
I like that on the
nice.
Jubilee a lot as well. I think generally I prefer an Oyster bracelet, but some watches are better on a Jubilee.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
looks
one
great.
of them.
This looks great on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this is perfect. It's like a great everyday with the service dial and hands and bezel. It just kind of makes you, at least for me, it would make me like want to wear it more.
Feel encouraged to
Exactly.
wear it.
Nice.
Yeah.
No,
It does it really well.
The dial and bezel with gold, guys, I'm losing it over here. It's so awesome.
it just has a great look. And I mean, I know a lot of people who have these. They take the bracelet off and put it on like a NATO, like this on a brown NATO with gold hardware. Would
This
look
one
killer.
does look good on leather or NATO.
Yeah, so there's a lot of options, and I like that the bracelet's removable. You know, of course, it's standard.
Super versatile.
Yeah, no, these are awesome.
Honestly, some of the best watches I've seen probably all month at this point. You know I love Cellini, you know I love yellow gold, so I'm partial. Like this is
that one's special
literally
for
my
sure.
favorite. It just feels special, and I love
It is,
special. And
yeah.
I think that's the beauty of working at Bob's Watches, that we never know what we're gonna see on a week-to-week basis. And so the variety that has come in this week, it's exciting. You can kind of tell the energy is high. It's just special.
It's nice. I mean, it might be 10 years before we see another one of those.
Very true, very true. Well, be sure to weigh in and let us know which watches you liked this week or what you guys are on the hunt for. If we find it, we will definitely bring it to a future episode. All right, well, we'll be back with another episode very soon. Until then, everybody, be well.